Alright, we should be live. Should be live. I'm gonna just lock the camera. There you go, so that won't be moving. Alright, so we should be live. Should be. Should be. Yes, right, awesome. We are live. We are live. We're live. I'm gonna just use this book as like a bit of a stand, I suppose, so you guys are a bit higher up, a bit more that way. I'll put you guys a bit up there. Yeah, it's not. That's not. That's more of a. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh. So, hi Wayne, how you doing, dude? Oh, I'm here with my cup of tea, my lovely cup of tea. And we're not reading just yet. We're not going to be reading until later on tonight. Actually, hold on. I'm going to just increase the size of the chat box for you guys, because that is a very small chat box. I'm going to just stretch that to basically big chat box. There you go. There you go, guys. You got your big chat box. Don't say I don't do nothing for you. There we go. Cool. So, we're not going to be reading until later tonight. It's about 4 p.m. now. So, about 7 p.m. usual, we will be reading. But for now, basically, I was just going to do some drawing on stream. I was just going to doodle, fill in one of the colouring books that I got. Just because I'm kind of bored. And I just feel like, I don't know, just chatting and interacting with you guys, really. So, yeah. This stream's just going to be chilling, pretty much. I've already finished my stuff on my comic today. So that's handy for me. I haven't really got the best quality pens. I just got some shitty Crayola Super Tips and some Staedtler pens. Nothing too exciting. To be honest, with my comic, I work in black and white anyway. I don't really do a lot of colour. And if I do colour, it's watercolour and paints. Also, look at this neat little sketchbook I got. I found it in the shack outside the house. I bought it ages ago. I think I bought it when I was at uni, but I bought it and I never used it. I think I meant to use it in one of my D&D games because I had a character who was a paleontologist, and I thought that was really cute for like the game's notebook. But yeah, so there's that. So yeah, we're just gonna do some colouring pretty much. I know it's a bit boring, but you know, I gotta chat to you guys. I don't know, it's better than just doing it with nothing going on. Let me go get the book. Should get my phone as well, really, just to make sure. Hey yo, hi Kai, how you doing, dude? How am I doing? I'm okay. I just got back from a nice big walk with the dogs around the lake. It's very nice, very pretty. Saw loads of ducks. Very adorable. Now I'm just going to do some chilled out art stuff. Like nothing super important. Oh, I tell you what though. I did get this really nice sketchbook today. I wish there was a way for me to zoom out on the camera actually, really. But I guess I can raise it up like that. Suppose, can I raise it even higher? I can, but then you guys can see all that nasty behind the scenes stuff. I guess that's not too bad, is it? Is that a bit too... There you go. So I got this nice new sketchbook. It opens really flat and really nice, and then when I'm working on these pages, it's really nice and flat. Nice paper as well, so I thought... It's supposed to be a sketching journal. The paper is really good. It's not too smooth, so I can definitely use it for watercolour. but it's not too rough. It doesn't feel thin either. Like the paper feels thick enough for watercolor. So I was thinking I could just fill out a couple of pages on this on streams at some point as well. Maybe do some studies. I don't know. All depends on what the day brings, what I feel like drawing. Not really a general sketchbook for anything in particular, but just something for fun, really. Same with this. And then we might do a page of this one, or we go for this one. Or we go for this one, which already has some pens with it, but we are not using them pens. I don't know. What do you guys think? This one or the other one? After I finish, pretty sure I just took a massive nap. I'm up and ready to do my CV. After I finish it, though, I'll tuck it in here. Will comic nice. Yeah, I applied for my new job yesterday, so I just gotta wait for a reply for that, which will probably take some time, but you know, it tends to take time anyway. A couple of days usually. But yeah, we're either doing this one or we're doing the what was it called? The Dinky Dinos Everywhere. Either one of them, and we're just going to do that for a little bit. This one. You know what, Kai? You know what you should do? You should do a sample thing for like the Hero War coloring book. That would be amazing. You could, if you did that, I would absolutely promote it on stream for you. I would 100% promote it on stream for you. I'd sit there and I would colour the shit out of that. Honest to God, I think that'd be a golden idea if you did that, Kai. I think that would be such a good idea. What job you apply for? Basically, same job I have now. It's just I'm not with an agency. It'll be like a official teaching assistant at a school. Basically the same job as I have now. But yeah, dude, you should absolutely do, like, even if it just starts out as like little colouring pages. I'll sit here and I'll do that on stream to promote it. I'd love to do that. I'd love to test it. I'll sample it. Honestly, if you could get that set up, that'd be great promotion, I think. I think that'd be great. I think that'd be fantastic, Kai. You should absolutely do that. Yeah. I'd love colouring him some pictures, because I feel like your art style as well, Kai. Your art style is, I'm not going to say simple, but it's not too complex to the point where like you could have a colouring book in your art style. To do the Hero War, and it would probably look really good. Whereas like some anime colouring books look like really shit. Sorry, they just kind of do. I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can. Can I get this light here? Can I turn this one on? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Do you guys prefer just the one light on or both lights? I don't know. You know, actually, here's what I am gonna do, because this flippy flappy stuff is gonna annoy me. I'm gonna put that there, and then there you guys go. I just gotta adjust the camera angle now, haven't I? There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be simplified for animations so kids can draw my characters. That's the beauty of cartoons. Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I feel like you should absolutely do a colouring book for the Hero War. Turn up the brightness as well. There we go. Yeah, I'd love to promote that for you on my stream as well. I'd be absolutely happy to test that out for you. Alright, what colours are we working with in here? What colours are we working with here? There are characters with more complex designs as the show goes on, while retaining the simplification of how I usually draw to keep the charm going. No, yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I just feel like it would be a lot of fun to do a Hero War colouring book on stream. I don't know. Fuck it, man. I'm untidy. They're getting all these bitches out. Yeah, we haven't exactly got a wide array of colour. I don't really use colouring pens, actually. Again, as I was explaining earlier, I usually paint. I either use paints or, yeah, pretty much just paints. Or occasionally some crayons, like colouring pencils and stuff. So that's usually the extent of my colouring supplies, because I actually kind of hate colouring. I actually do not like colouring that much, especially for my comics, is why I do it all in black and white. I just find colouring very inconvenient, and I don't find it fun. So, yeah, but I don't mind colouring books. That did set my mind on something I could do. It's a good idea. I'll plan that out for the future. Yeah, absolutely. Even if it's just like basic, like, or like just take some of the drawings that you already have and like just remove the colours, and then you've just got the outlines on a blank piece of paper. Boom! Like you've already got material there, you know. I've got Warframe on PC now, so if you ever want to play, let me know. I mean, I don't think it's cross-platform. I don't think it's cross-platform because I don't have a PC, do I? So, all right, let's begin. I don't know where to start. I guess we could start with the Triceratops. I don't know. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to feel it out. Yeah, I'm going to go with blue. Blue's a nice colour. Should we go with... I feel like bright blue for the main colour works pretty well. Yeah. How thick are these nibs then? Ooh, oh god, no. Jesus, they are tiny. In fact, I might... I mean, is there a light blue one of these Crayola ones? That'd be better. That'd be more convenient. I don't want to be working with tiny ass little colours. I played it with my bro on the Xbox. Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, I just have to re-download it. But then also, my big problem with Warframe is you have to wait like 7 working weeks to unlock a new fucking character. You grind so long just to get the materials to actually like get a new character on it, and then you have to wait a whole last 7 fucking days just to actually play the character. Because you're gonna construct it and all that. It's like, alright, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, you get a lot of free jam. It's just I can't be asked to wait fucking an entire working week just to play a new character. Like, that doesn't feel worth it to me. These are tiny nibs. These are really tiny nibs. Oh, the paper. Oh, the paper quality is pretty good, though. Yeah, that feels nice. It's very smooth. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. You do get Excalibur Prime, yeah. Oh no, I just can't be asked to fucking like wait for an entire year after I've grinded already so long to play a new character in it. And I just don't really see that very optimally. That's my one gripe with Warframe, although admittedly it is very fun. And I do really like using the bow, because there's a bow, you know, that you can use as your weapon, and it's really fun, and I really like it, because I like bows. Because bow and arrows are fucking awesome. And I won't let anyone tell me differently. Won't let anyone tell me anything else. To be honest, I'm kind of looking at this bright blue and I'm not really feeling the bright blue, to be honest. I already feel like we messed up a bit here, but fuck it. We lock in, we go for it. We lock in, we go for it. Yeah, I really don't like the light blue. I wish we could get some music on. That'd be really nice, but I don't want to play copyrighted music on a YouTube stream because might get taken down pretty quick. And also copyright free music is just ass. But, you know, if the chat keeps going, that's ample entertainment enough for me. But yeah, we'll probably do some original drawings later on. I've just I mean, I've finished my chapter for The Last Stronghold, my comic that I'm working on. I finished chapter 7 for that today, but I'm not going to release it until Saturday. I just feel like a random Tuesday is just a bit of a weird date to release it, so I'm going to release it on Saturday. Posted a bit on the Instagram for it. This chapter was a bit of a hard one to post for because I didn't want to post anything that would be like complete spoilers. You know, anything for what's going to happen. So it was a bit of a toughie to post anything for. So that was something, but it is what it is. But yeah. The more this is going on, the more I'm actually kind of liking the blue. I also just don't do enough like colouring like this really to invest in like proper pens, because again I usually do watercolour. So any of my comic ideas in the future that will be coloured, they will be coloured with probably paint, watercolour and stuff. The problem will just be scanning it all in really to a high quality. That's the only problem. But who knows? Maybe I have the resources a few years down the line to be a lot more professional with the production. Some might say it doesn't help that I did drop out of uni. So that might slow down my work on these things a little bit, but I don't think so really. I got you guys, I'm building a platform, you know. The thing is with my comic as well, it's not a thing of like I want to do it for monetary gain or anything. It's more just something that's very personal, that you kind of just want to get the story out there, you know. Which I think is a mindset that is very much lost in like film and cartoon a lot today. I think a lot of people are just like, we're going to make a cartoon for the kids, we'll throw it out there. Barely any like thought behind it or anything like that, you know. We'll pay the animation, you know, cheap and shitty, so we haven't got to spend too much, and then we'll get loads in return because of merchandising. And I think that isn't the right mindset to have when creating cartoons or even films and stuff. I mean, you got a lot of time to work on your own jam while looking for a job. We're in the same boat at the moment, but if you plan out a schedule, you can get it done. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm doing pretty well just streaming, to be honest. Just streaming every day, because not only am I building just a general, like, audience, you know, but it tends to be the audiences that get invested in a streamer or a content creator, like, online. Usually they'll check out things they've made because they want to be more involved in that streamer. And they want to, you know, keep them happy a lot of the time. So, you know, I guess this is a good way to, you know, build up some sort of audience for my stuff, really. So, yeah. See, now my actual, like, my brain is telling me, no, keep the horns and the snout, you know, the snout, the beak and stuff. Don't do that dark blue. Do that in like a more like, I don't know, bone sort of colour, I suppose. Even though realistically there would have been more grey probably, but you know, this is a kid's colouring book. We're whacking around ideas. It doesn't have to be super historically accurate, really, does it? But my brain is telling me it's gotta be. That's why I don't like the animation fit at the moment. They always try to cut corners with using cheap softwares, and it ticks me off. I use Adobe Animate so it flows better, but rigging animations is cheaper to do. So the industry wants you to know how to make rigs, and it's like, bro, I'm a 2D animator. Why am I doing 3D shit? Yeah, if you're not interested, I mean, I get why. It's cheaper, it's more affordable. You know, you haven't got to invest all that money, but then, like, it doesn't look as good. You know, that's the biggest thing. It doesn't look as good. It does not look as good as like hand-done 2D animation. I mean, look at anime, man. Look at anime. I mean, granted, a lot of those studios' business practices aren't exactly humane or good, but I mean, goddamn, the product, the production that they get out of it most of the time is like fucking amazing. I don't know. I think that like 3D animation can look really good. It can, but a lot of the time I don't think it looks as good as 2D. It just doesn't. I get why it's easier. I get why it might be more affordable, but it just doesn't look as good. It just does not look as good. Okay, that's Triceratops done. I'm going to assume that's supposed to be some sort of raptor. That's supposed to be a T-Rex, given it's got 2 claws. That's probably some other sort of sauropod. Not sauropod. Theropod dinosaur. That's a sauropod. Right. Let's do you next. I'm feeling maybe like a bit of silver. Maybe it's silver and black. For the very obvious raptor. And we have like a grey, so I guess we'll just go with grey. How's the grey gonna look actually? Oh, it's not too bad, yeah, we'll go with that. Some might say it's a bit of a boring colour choice, but I say fuck you. It's my colouring book. No, sorry, that was a bit aggressive. Yeah, so I mean, we will be reading again tonight. All the setup's there for me as well with it, so like it's ready to go. I just gotta basically just like flick all the stuff on, size down this camera a bit, and then like boom, we're ready to carry on reading tonight. I'm very excited. I have actually been enjoying Goblet of Fire so far. I mean, look at how patchy that is. These Crayola pens are fucking kind of ass, dude. Look at that. Oh, fucking hell. That does not look great at all. But oh well. It's a good job we're not professionally colouring with these. I mean, to be fair, Crayola pens aren't exactly the best anyway. They're good for what they are, but are they really the best? Absolutely not. This kind of reminds me of like primary school, when it'd be like, I don't know, like the last couple of days of the term, and then like the teachers are just like, fuck it, we're just gonna do some colouring, and you're like, yay, because you know, what kid doesn't like just doing a bit of colouring, to be honest? I mean, look at how splodgy that all dries. That is not good at all. I mean, granted, the paper in this sketchbook is like, it's like card paper, so I think it is supposed to be for markers properly. But my god, that is horribly splodgy, that. Like, that's going to dry awfully. It already has, look. That is nasty. That is a nasty fucking dry. Oh, God. That is a nasty dry. Should we do like a pattern? One black, one white, one black, one white, or should we do black for these? These are like quills. Black for these quills, and then you can do black on the claws as well. Why not? Why not? I don't know, I just thought this would be just like a bit more of a chilled out, relaxed kind of stream. I wish I could put music on somehow. But again, I don't want copyright music playing in these streams because obviously, you know, that would suck. And then, like, non-copyrighted music as well is just like, ugh. Non-copyrighted music stinks, dude. Just sounds awful. I don't think I've ever heard a good copyrighted music song. Sorry. Like, non-copyrighted music song, sorry. I don't think I've heard a good one in my life. Right. Let's do the T-Rex. Let's go with red, maybe some orange. I kind of don't want to use the Crayola ones unless I absolutely have to, so I'm going to use the Staedtler one because at least it doesn't dry super splodgy and horrible. That's why I use mashups. Still, I mean, they're made up of like copyrighted songs, so like, I don't really know if I could get away with that. Then again, you stream on Instagram. You do stream on Instagram, not YouTube. YouTube is generally a lot stricter with its like copyright stuff. I mean, I'm not profiting. If we really get bored and feel like we need some music, I guess I could put like a screen share thing on because I'm pretty sure I can do that, and then we can have a screen share thing in the corner with my YouTube on, and then yeah, we can listen to some music. Probably be Mac DeMarco, to be honest. I'm really big on Mac DeMarco right now. He's released a new song, Holy. It's fantastic. Really nice, really chill. It kind of reminds me of Gorillaz, but like the really old Gorillaz. Like, not really Demon Days, maybe like... Actually, yeah, maybe around about that era of Gorillaz. I don't know if I've got any Gorillaz listeners in the chat. I guess if I'm showing what I'm listening to and stuff like that, and you know, I've not just got it on in the background with no credits or anything like that, then I don't see what the big problem is particularly. Besides, I'm not exactly profiting from these streams, so it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm getting money off of their songs or anything like that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how we feel later on in the stream. So I was actually thinking about last night. I was like, once I come off the stream, and I was thinking about drawing my own rendition of the Harry Potter characters, like the cast, based on their book descriptions and stuff like that, or you know, probably a bit inspired by the movies as well. So I'm trying not to like turn the paper too much. Is that coming up more like pinkish on the camera? It's red for me. It's very kind of pastel red, but it's nice though. It's a nice red. Oh god, my mum's screaming downstairs. Is it raining outside? Well, it definitely looks like it's going to rain. It's very grey and dreary outside. It's very grey and dreary. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, I might do a page of this and then like a page of the other one, and then we'll do some other drawing stuff. I don't know. We'll just have a chill drawing stream. Might even have a bit of a mukbang as well later on when I've got my dinner. Simple dinner today. It'll be cheese and crackers. Cheese and crackers. So I've already had a McDonald's earlier today, so actually we could just go with like a darker red really, rather than an orange for the spots. We could try out the Crayola red. That's what we can do with this. We can try out the different pens at least. See, me and my mum, when we were out shopping today, we saw in one of the shops I was looking for a new sketchbook, mostly for watercolouring. I have watercolour paper, but I kind of want a sketchbook to keep things in, rather than just like a separate piece of paper. I mean, I do have a folder. I just got to go and find it. But we were looking for some watercolour sketchbooks, and we didn't exactly find a watercolour sketchbook, but what we did find was these kind of like colouring books, but for watercolour. And they had like pictures already in them of like there were like different ones. There was one for animals, there was one for flowers, there was one for like landscapes, and then like buildings. And I really like the buildings and landscape ones. I was like, yeah, they're kind of cool. But like, I was like, why would I paint this? I'm just thinking like, why would I paint that when I can just get a canvas or like a regular piece of watercolor paper and just kind of do that on its own without like having a colouring book for watercolor paintings, and just do that on my own. Like, what's the point? I know, especially because I want to get better at my painting skills as well. I don't feel like that would help me get better. Hi dude, how you doing? I'm okay. How are you doing today? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. This is not exactly the most eventful stream ever that you've joined here, but we're chilling. We're just chilling. Oh, fuck, I went outside the line a little bit then. Yeah, just test out these pens. These pens are not very good. I kind of just, like, grabbed the first ones I saw in the house. These are probably, like, years old and just never been opened, so I just kind of grabbed the first ones I saw in the house and then just went, fuck it. We're colouring with those ones. That was the thought process. Love the art. Thank you so much. It's just simple colouring, but we will be getting onto some like actual drawing later on in the stream. I got this like silly dinosaur colouring book for my birthday. I got this other one as well. This one's even more like childish. Like, this one's got fucking stickers with it and everything. It's like got like activities. I just thought it'd be funny to do on stream, just to like kind of chill out. But yeah, we will be doing some actual drawing later on, hopefully. Whether we do colouring with it, like watercolour colouring, I don't know. We will just play that as it goes. It will also depend on the time as well. Because at 7 PM we will be continuing our reading. So, yeah. But I just thought this would just be chill. Just be chill. Yeah, I'm already feeling like we are definitely going to be needing some music later on in the stream. Definitely going to need some music later on. Again, it'll probably end up just being Mac DeMarco. That's like my go-to when I'm listening to music right now is Mac DeMarco. We'll go Grey for his claws. Yeah. You know what? Here's a question to chat while I'm colouring dinosaurs. What's your guys' favourite dinosaur? What is your favourite dinosaur, chat? And come on, don't give me the basic T-Rex or Triceratops. Come on. I want you guys to really think. I want you guys to really think about what dinosaur is your favourite. I subscribed. Hey, thank you so much, man. Hey, that means a lot. Thank you so much, dude. I wish I had like a pop-up thing where it goes, "Oh my god, they just subscribed." I wish I could get that. Maybe I could try and sort that out. I mean, I'm still relatively new to using this editor system on my laptop up here. My laptop is on like a little shelf just above. But yeah, thanks so much for subscribing. Either way, thanks so much. What do we do next? Do we do the Parasaurolophus? Do we do whatever that's supposed to be? I don't know. A Gigantosaurus? I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Some kind of theropod. Or do we do the sauropod, which is probably supposed to be a Brachiosaurus or a Diplodocus or something? We'll go with the Brachiosaurus first, I think. Should we try the yellow? Oh, we'll try the yellow. I'm very scared to use this yellow, though. I don't like the Crayola ones for like the big spaces, because look at how like splotchy they end up getting. They're not that great. I don't know. Maybe we could use this one, but that is going to be a brighter yellow. So I don't. Also depends which one's going to come up better on the stream as well. I like Brachiosaurus. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. A sauropod's always pretty good. My favourite, Parasaurolophus. I love them. I think they're adorable. Adorable little guys. Adorable little guys. Fuck it. We're gonna use the Crayola. Oh, does that show up on screen? If I colour a bigger area. Doom, 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 bing, doom, bing, 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 doom, bing, 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 bing. Yeah, that's actually coming up quite nicely on stream, actually. And actually, with the brighter colour, that's actually coming up not too bad. That's coming up. Yeah, that's yeah. It's actually like now that I've like, I mean on my end and on the camera on my end, I don't know how different it is on the actual YouTube end of things, but on my end it's looking pretty good. I'm also just checking to make sure the camera isn't like. No, we'll leave the camera. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up and then like the camera falls over or some shit. But yeah, I mean, I guess with these art streams, I love drawing on call with my friends. I love doing art stuff on call with my friends, even though we don't get to do it very often. And I feel like a lot of other people might like to do that as well. So I guess maybe these streams are like maybe like some kind of way to, I don't know, maybe have it seem like you got some friend on the other end of a phone and you know you're both drawing together. Is it raining? Oh shit! Yeah, it is. That's a pretty heavy rain. Some pretty heavy rain outside. I think that's coming up nicer on the stream than it is on the actual paper. Kind of a very obnoxious yellow on the paper, but on the stream, it's looking quite nice actually. Yeah. There is one page in this colouring book that I am actually really excited to do. I'll show you guys in a minute once I've finished all this, like this bit of yellow. I'll show you guys my favourite page in this book that I'm really excited to actually colour. But I have a little bit of like a thing with colouring books where like I can't skip pages. I have to go through it page by page a lot of the time, unless there's a page I really hate. I can't like skip pages to whichever one's my favourite. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, let me show you guys my favourite page that I'm actually really excited to do in this book. That one's kind of funny. Look at this duckbill. That one's actually not a bad page. Where is it? Where is it? That the fish one just out of nowhere is like kind of kills me a little bit. That one's actually kind of adorable. I mean, I don't really like his face or that one. They just don't really look right to me. This one, this page, I don't know. There's something about it. It just looks really adorable. I'm definitely looking forward to doing all like the little browns and like giving them like maybe white or grey. There's like a random planet page. This is kind of like a flashbang on stream every time I I mean, look at how terrifying his face is there. It's like, help me, please. Random underwater sea page. Help me, please. Yeah, yeah. It's an alright colouring book. It's just kind of a bit, you know. It's a kid's colouring book, really. But I got it for my birthday, so I'm gonna colour it in. No matter what. It's orange. I mean, it only feels natural, really. You're yellow, you do a bit of orange. Dogs. The dogs. The dogs be barking. The dogs be barking downstairs. Right. Then we'll finish the dinosaurs on this page, and then before we move on to all like the leaves and the trees and all the foliage and stuff, I think what we'll do is we'll sort out a screen share so we can get some music on stream, I think. And I'll have that probably like in like the top left corner or something. I don't know. We'll just put like one of my mixes on YouTube or something. Something chill. We don't want anything like super high energy. Doesn't depend. We'll have to like play around with the volume of that as well. You know, fuck it. I kind of feel like sorting out now. Actually, right. What I'm gonna do. Let's go. So sorry, my hand might be in the way here. What have we got? Window capture. What's that? Capture a specific window that's open on your computer, compatible with most modern browsers and programs. Display capture. Capture your entire computer monitor. Mac OS screen capture. Capture your game, other applications, or your entire most games, apps, displays. Would that be the one? Browser source allows you to add web-based content as a source, such as web pages. No. Would it be Mac OS screen capture? Let's add source. Yeah. Oh shit! It's asking me to open a whole like system preferences thing. I don't know. Window capture. Application capture. Display. Or application. List is empty. Okay, right, let's cancel. It's not that. Would it be window capture? Capture a specific window that's open on your computer. Add source. Select option. Menu bar. Desktop picture. Default desktop. What? I don't know. I don't know what any of these are. I'd sort this out probably more on stream, like off stream really. Let's have a look. What else have we got? There is just display capture. Primary monitor, secondary monitor. Let's go this one. Display capture. This is one that like just allow me to like I don't know. For like just like select Safari. Okay, that one won't let me add the source. Okay, that's fine. Event list, media file, window capture. Oh. It's just got my menu. Okay. That's just got my background. Okay. Can make that smaller. So if I was to